Hey, what's going on, guys? Jonathan here, and today we're doing a high volume back and bicep workout. And right now we are warming up. We're just not really counting reps, we're just trying to warm up our back. Our lower backs are pretty sore from the last back day because we did some very heavy deadlifts. But today we're going much lighter and we're going to work on volume. So to start off back, we're going to be doing a T-bar row, and for this, we're going to be doing 5 sets of a 20, 15, 15, 12, 8 rep count. So it's very similar to the chest workout that I uploaded last video. It's going to be very high volume, and the muscles you're going to be hitting during this exercise is your rhomboids, your traps, your lats, and your teres major. Every single week when you do this movement, I want you to increase the weight by at least 10 pounds. I used to only be able to do 2 plates for 8 reps. Now I'm doing 2 plates for 20 reps. So my strength has really gone up during this exercise. So what I'd suggest you do is progressively overload your muscle every single week and try not to use momentum. Remember, when you're performing this exercise, the lower the T-bar is, like the closer it is to your lower stomach, the more of your lower lats you're going to hit. And when you have it more higher, so say if you have the T-bar hitting your sternum or your chest, it's really going to engage more of your traps and your rhomboids and your teres major. So if you really want to hit your lower lats, I'd suggest having the T-bar coming straight to your lower stomach. And if you're trying to hit your mid traps, aim for more of the sternum chest area. Second exercise for back is going to be a lat pull down, and for this exercise we're going to be doing 5 sets of a 20, 15, 15, 12, 8 rep count. So throughout this workout we're going to have a lot of 20, 15, 15, 12, 8 rep counts so we can get the most of the volume as we possibly can during these exercises. Now the muscles that you're going to be hitting during this exercise is going to be your lats mainly, and your secondary is going to be your traps. Since it's overhanded, that's why you're going to be getting that trap engagement, but say if it was underhanded, you'll get way more lats. For this exercise, I really want you to focus on the negative, because I see a lot of people just skip out on the negative and they just have the weight just fly up, then they just pull it down with momentum. So I really want you to control the negative and contract your lats and have that mind muscle connection. Third exercise for back, we went into a dumbbell pullover. Now for this exercise, we did the same thing as usual, the 5 sets of a 20, 15, 15, 12, 8 rep count. Now for this exercise, you really want to get that stretch at the bottom portion of the movement, and because what that's going to do, it's going to allow you to stretch your lats and get much more muscle damage and much more micro tears in your lats. So obviously this is going to be targeting your lats, but the other muscle it's going to be targeting is going to be your serratus anterior. The most common mistakes I see done during this exercise is people engage their triceps a lot, so they start to make this more like a skull crusher rather than a pullover. So keep your arms locked the whole entire time throughout this movement. This exercise is actually a perfect exercise for developing a great V taper. So when someone looks at you from the front or behind, it's really going to help with the width of your back. So it's going to allow you to have that insane V taper look. Last exercise we did for back was a cable high row. Now for this we did 5 sets of a 20, 15, 15, 12, 8 rep count. So the same thing that we've been doing for back. So this exercise is a great exercise because this exercise targets mostly your upper back. So it's going to be targeting your traps, it's going to be targeting your rhomboids, and it's going to be targeting your rear delts. So this exercise is not an exercise if you're trying to develop the width of your back like with your lats. It's mostly an upper back exercise. Some mistakes I see people do when they're performing this exercise is they have their elbows way too low. So you really want your elbows to be parallel or above. I prefer above because you get much more trap engagement other than parallel, which you engage more of your mid trap or your rhomboids. Because this exercise, I'm really trying to focus on my traps. So if you really want to develop your traps with this exercise, I really prefer you to do the higher sort of elbow row. After back, we went into biceps and we started off with a supinated dumbbell bicep curl. Now for this exercise, we did the same thing as usual, the 5 sets of the 20, 15, 15, 12, 8 rep count. Since the dumbbells are in a neutral position, we're going to be targeting both the short head and the long head of the biceps. So we're not really trying to target one head over the other. We're really trying to target our biceps equally. Some mistakes I see people do is they curve their back when they start fatiguing with this exercise. So you're going to see them make an arch and start leaning back so they can help get the weight up. So for this, you really want it to be more strict. So you want your elbows to stay by your sides as much as possible. You really don't want it to come in front of you that often unless you're really fatiguing. But with this exercise, you really don't want to use any momentum. What you want to do is to use strict form throughout the range of motion. Second bicep exercise we went into was an incline dumbbell curl. Now this is really an isolation movement, so you don't need to go heavy whatsoever. We're doing 3 sets of a 10 repetition each, but this is a superset, so we're going to do a wide curl. Then right when we're done with the wide curl, we're going to bring our elbows together and make it a close curl. So this is really going to help engage both heads of the bicep, so the long head and the short head. When you're doing the wide, it's going to target more the short head, and when you go close, it's going to target more of that long head. The last exercise we did for biceps was a reverse grip curl. Now for this, we did 3 sets of a 5 rep isometric contraction with 5 regular reps. So what an isometric contraction is, it's when your muscle is in a flex position, so you're fighting that negative. So what it's going to do is it's going to allow so much more blood flow to go into that muscle. It's going to give you like this huge ass pump, and it's really going to help you tear the muscle fibers. Now for the isometric contractions, we're going to do 5 reps of where we do 5-second holds, and then we do 5 regular reps. The muscles we're going to be hitting during this exercise is going to be your brachioradialis, your brachialis, and as well as the long head of your biceps. So them 3 muscles are going to be targeted during this exercise. And to finish off our back and bicep workout, we just did a little bit of forearms. So what we did with this, we just did a little bit of wrist curls. We're working our flexors and extensors. All you're doing is just holding the barbell in your hand and twisting it with each forearm one at a time. You're just twisting it until you fatigue completely, and just keep on switching the ways that you're curling the barbell. Then to finish it off, we did some heavy dumbbell holds just to work a little bit of our grip strength. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, what you thought of this workout and if you're going to try it. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. My camera has been having a little bit of difficulties, but I fixed it. So I will be uploading a lot more, at least twice a week. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys.